Well, COVID-19 shutting it down, shutting down the world as we know it. Now, I know some of you, I know most of you know the implications that it has, but we don't know what we don't know what the implications will be, even though some of us can daydream about it, we could talk about it, we could try to predict it. We have no idea what's coming. If your state has been shut down, if they've shut down restaurants and schools, put it in the comments. If you've been personally affected by someone that has the disease, put it in the comments. If your job has been postponed, or you've been laid off temporarily, or this thing's going to affect your work, put it in the comments. I want to read about who is literally being affected moment by moment from this COVID-19. This is crazy that it's happening in our lifetime. New York is shut down. I'm out of work 30 days. I'm a bartender. That's crazy. Kentucky shut down. Nevada shut down. California shut down. Out of a job, husband working from home. MA has shut down. Everything down. Will this affect Social Security benefits? Probably somewhere down the road. Virginia, Tulsa, casinos closed. Illinois. Pam Klein from Cripple Creek. Pam Klein from Cripple Creek says Cripple Creek is closed for business. Most of Texas has shut down. Nashville bars, Broadway shut down. Kids' schools shut down in Texas. Lost my job temporarily. Nutrition services at the school. Colorado. Who needs a job working from home? I can hook you up. Uh-oh. The online jobs from home give birth to a new boom. Wash your hands, folks. This has nothing to do with the virus, by the way. The shutdown has nothing to do with the virus. Listen, one person has died in Colorado and they shut down the whole damn state. One person has died from this in Colorado and they shut down. The governor right here, only 132 cases statewide, and they shut down the whole state. Guys, if you still think this has to do with the virus, y'all should tune in to Dad with the Phone. He about to open y'all's minds. I'm about to go full-blown conspiracy on this COVID-19. Cash. It's all about the cash. It's to keep it from taking over. There was one death in Colorado, 132 cases in Colorado. There's 11 million people in the Denver area, I think. They shut down everything. They're going to probably shut me down. They're probably going to call me a domestic radio online host that's causing trouble when I'm saying this, but this is not about a virus. I like how they called it a virus because they've been getting us scared of viruses for a minute. This is not about a virus, folks. If you think this is about a virus, join in. Join into the conversation. I might go all night tonight. This is just a teaser. Just a teaser. I might stoke the fire tonight, light up a fireside chat that goes into tomorrow. This has nothing to do with the virus. They're going to keep calling virus. They're going to give money out. They're going to give money to the cops. They're going to give money to the state. They're going to give money to you. Everybody's probably going to get some sort of stimulus check when this whole thing's done. They're going to be like, just write everybody a stimulus check. Just fucking print some money. They're going to give everybody money. Money is the least of your worries right now. They're probably going to change over money. Money's probably going to change. We're probably going to go away from the dollar. They're going to say that the dollar bill, that cash money actually spreads the virus. And they're going to say, come trade in your cash because it's going to be worthless. It's going to be worthless. We're going to something else. This is something much, much, much bigger than This is much bigger than a virus. Like, it would be easy for me to create hype about what's happening, but I don't have to create hype about anything because it's happening right in front of you. This isn't about like sensualization. This isn't about like sensationalism. It's happening right in front of you. I don't have to show you anything. I don't have to put any pictures on the screen. I can simply talk to you about what's happening, and you know it to be true because you're watching it take place right in front of you. Colorado. Let's just use Colorado as an example. We could grab any one of your own states. 1 death, 132 cases. They have shut down the entire state. They are telling private business owners what you can do on your private property. If this was about anything else, we would be up in an uproar. But because it is carefully disguised behind the idea of a virus that has killed one person in Colorado, so the death of one person and 132 known cases in Colorado has brought the state to literally a halt. A halt. The amount of despair that we are already in, the homeless community that ranges from Pueblo to Fort Collins and overwhelms Denver and Colorado Springs, is about to quadruple in 1 week because landlords will be losing their 5 rental homes that they're not paying mortgages on, and their renters can't pay rent. Businesses who don't have 8 weeks of income in the bank are dead. Stimulus packages, they're going to flow like water. They're going to pay everybody money. Money is the least of your problems. Y'all should turn me off right now. Y'all should not listen to this broadcast. You should unsubscribe to Dad with the Phone. I was eating dinner tonight at a restaurant in my local town. It was completely empty. It was the most popular restaurant in town. The people who own this restaurant are about to open a second restaurant in this town. The lady told me I ordered extra food. We have full freezer. We bring in extra food because we know they may close the pass, but we will serve the community of Woodland Park. Oh, they're going to be fine. Their online business and their delivery business and their pickup business is going to be just fine. But for them, for the one successful restaurant that will make it through this, there will be 3 restaurants in my town that will close down. I'm just telling you the facts. They can apply for stimulus packages. They can apply for grants and money and cash. But for every business that's going to succeed, there will be 5 just like it that collapse after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. And that's if they don't extend it. The military is already gearing up for some sort of modified martial law. It is not to scare you. It is not to put fear in you. It is simply to tell you it is on its way. It's on its way. They most likely will halt the election process. I was about to be elected city council. That probably is not going to happen. They are probably going to halt the election process. They are probably going to halt the US mail. Whoo-wee. I should kick off a fire right now. Just take this into the night. It's going to be crazy, folks. It really is. And it's okay. The best part about this is if you are listening to Dad with the Phone, I'm going to tell you that it's not going to be easy for any of us. It's not going to be easy for me. It's not going to be easy for you. But we'll make it through this. We will. We will make it through this. There's going to be a lot of craziness that comes out of this. There is. There is going to. I would not be surprised that by the end of tonight, we don't see headlines of riots across the country in metropolitan areas. I would be surprised that if we don't start seeing reports of looting and vandalism. Listen, Los Angeles will throw a riot when they win the championship. They're going to throw a riot over a virus. I think the only thing that may stop the riots is if they've actually convinced the public that the virus is deadly. Because the little gangster kids, they're going to go out. They're going to get into mischief. I'm talking about urban areas. It could get crazy in my little area. Yesterday, in Woodland Park, Colorado, a neighbor pulled a machete out on another neighbor over some sort of argument over this thing, whether it be over, I don't know if they saw them pulling in their luggage or their food or what. There was some sort of machete pulled on another neighbor, I've heard today. And this is in my little community where I'm running for city council. I might have to walk to the whiskey store before they close down. I might have to get me a bottle of Irish whiskey, proper 12 or something. Somebody said we're under curfew. Who's under curfew? The bars and the restaurant are they're about the third thing in. We started with the schools. I'm going to get a liter of vodka, maybe two. That's a start. Oh, crazy was out today. Some guy running down the street acting crazy. Cops threw him in a cop car. Shoot, the scared ones are going to get thrown in jail. And the scary thing is they may start emptying out the jails. They wrote movies about this shit. They wrote movies about the stuff we're about to see. And those movies are scary movies. Those movies are not fun to watch. Y'all need to quit listening to me. Y'all need to turn Dad with the phone off tonight. Y'all need to turn on Netflix or turn on the CNN fake news or the Fox fake news or the ABC fake. Y'all need to turn on that fake news that's going to tell y'all everything's going to be all right. I'm not telling you to worry. I told you everything's going to be all right. You're going to live through it. But the truth is, it ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy. If this thing can end tomorrow, right? If they can shut this thing down tomorrow and flip the switch back on, maybe those dudes up at the top were like, fudge, what did we just do, bro? Did we just do what we think we did? If y'all could flip the switch back on tomorrow, like tomorrow we could wake up and the virus could be gone and like everything could be back open, we might make it. If we go a week and that week stretches into 2, and the governor's already closed restaurants in Colorado for 8 weeks. If that stretches for 8 weeks, people, y'all might actually listen to me go crazy right here on Dad with a Phone. You guys might go crazy with me on Dad with the Phone. If we're going to make it through this, we're going to need each other, I think. That's what's going to be crazy. My kids are at dance right now with other kids. Right now, they're at a dance class. My son's in the back room. I probably need to go check on him, see what he's up to. My wife is over at a friend's house, and she's probably she's over at a friend's house. It's about to get crazy. I called my mom today, talked to her a little bit, try to see how they were feeling, see how they were feeling out. Check on your loved ones. Check on the one. I got to call my sisters. I should call my sisters live on the air. They would probably hate me though. That would be funny though. Let's see what my sisters. Y'all gonna get. Maybe if let me find my phone. I'm gonna call my sister. Let me see here. Let's call my sister and see what she's doing. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Make sure y'all don't see no numbers here. Y'all don't be harassing my sister. People already harassed her. Both my sisters can talk, so who knows where this is gonna go.
Hey, brother.
Hey, you're live on my podcast right now. Is that okay?
Well, sure.
All right. Hey, is stuff hitting the fan in the DFW?
Yeah, quite a bit. But I mean, as far as like how crazy people go, it's more guns than anything else.
Are people buying guns already?
Yeah, we had like the gun, like the places where you could buy the guns and like bullets and stuff like that were all like almost as bad as the grocery store. So
them Texans are locking and loading for the Armageddon, huh?
Pretty much, but you know how we have to have something, because I think most of the thing is just like people were afraid, not knowing. So then they were like, well, we got to stock up. And then Calvin went to the gun range this past weekend, and my husband.
You don't even have to explain yourself. They'll figure this out later.
Okay. Well, and he said, and he had never really gone, but he went with his brother, and he said it was packed by like 9 a.m. and they opened at 8.
Did they close down SMU?
Yeah, SMU's closed down, and he came home Friday, and then they're doing all online classes. What'd you say, starting Monday? Next Monday, not this Monday.
That was the one thing that pissed me off, because I know like this is messing with his college football career.
Well, I mean, it's messing with all of sports.
Yeah, it's messing with all the sports, so it's just crazy. So,
but hopefully they'll supposedly start spring ball back in April if we get there. But it changes every day.
Yeah.
So
they closed down all the restaurants, bars for in-house service, only delivery and takeout only in Colorado. And they've closed all meetings of 50 or more. And I think they put the number down to 10 people now. So
they did that in Dallas too, where they didn't want restaurants. And even really here, like locally, they wanted people to do DoorDash or whatever. But I'm like, y'all went to the store and bought all the dang food. Why don't you just sit at your house and cook it?
Yeah. Well, I'm eating all that food. Nikki's like, hey, I bought those Pringles to last. I was like, well, there was just another box. Oh
my gosh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't want to keep you long. I know y'all got stuff going. I just thought I would call. I was thinking about, I was like, oh, I need to call my sisters. And I was in the middle of a show, and I was like, I'm going to call her right now on the air. So,
well, you do know, I'm not going to say where it's at, but you do know where we go.
Oh, I already know where we're headed. Don't you worry about that. I was talking
to say fill up on gas. So I probably shouldn't say this on your show, but I was telling people anyway. We have friends that work for BNSF. Down here, the railroad. And he came home today. I was going to get elderberry syrup from his wife, and he came home and he was like, go fill up your gas tank now. Because all the 7-Elevens are about to close down.
Oh yeah, I'm hooking up new tires on my Jeep tomorrow. I got new tires going on my Jeep tomorrow, and I got everything ready to go. We got the trailer, the boat, and we meet y'all in the middle. And so anyway, all right. Well, y'all have a good night. Tell CJ and Calvin I said hello. We'll talk again.
All right. Love you, brother.
I love you. Bye.
Right. Bye.
Call my sis up. Y'all don't even worry. We got the plans. Oh, put them on. I can't help. And I'm a little scared now. Dawn, you got to be a little is not okay. Just don't let it overrun you. They had to shut down everything in Kansas. Restaurants, theaters. Oh, yeah, all that stuff. Dang. Heading north. Y'all might as well. You might as well smash this like button because it might be the last video I ever do. If shit hits the fan tomorrow, I'm out. Y'all ain't never, the only way y'all gonna hear from me is if they keep this internet thing running. They're gonna have to keep the internet thing running. I better hit that smash button like Lady D said, because I got to hit at least 10,000 subscribers before the end of the world, people. I need y'all to share this video right now. I know. But the problem is my elderly neighbors will be taking care of me. Man, I've had mad love people swinging by the house, checking on the underground. You need anything for them babies, you let me know. They'll make me starve to death, but they'll make sure my babies are fed. It's all the old folks that be watching Dad with a phone. Man, I have a feeling something's going on that they got to get us all inside so they can sneak something by us. Like they're going to shut down sections of the highway and they're moving something across the country. I'm like, why do you want everyone in their homes? Like why? But you're still telling them to go out to the woods. You haven't banned like driving around town yet. You're not gonna, and you don't want to interfere with the supermarket, because once the supermarket shelves go dry, like real dry, and they don't fill back up, and supermarkets start closing down, and they're going to, folks, they're going to. I promise you, supermarkets are going to close, and once that happens, people are going to get freaking crazy. People are going to get crazy in the big cities first. Up here, it's life preservation. You stay on your property, I'll stay on mine. If I don't know you, you wait at the front of the, you wait at the street, you know, and if it gets that bad, we're heading out. We're heading, y'all. We'll see y'all on the flip side. I talked to my tire boy today. I said, hey, I need new tires. Might be a minute before I see you. He said, I got you covered. Got my tires getting put on tomorrow. Y'all be trying to get toilet paper. I'll be trying to get some rubber shoes on my Jeep. Check the oil, kick the tires, and light the fires. Gasoline's at $1. You gotta love it, right? If they keep gasoline, let's all go to the Grand Canyon. Folks, if this really turns out to be just a little bitty thing that they needed to reset the money, they could have just told us. Why couldn't Trump just be straight up and be like, hey guys, we need to flip the switch on some things. We need to bankrupt about half the businesses in the country. But if you'll go bankrupt right now, when this thing's all over with, we're going to give you a subsidy like you've never seen before. We're going to give you all cash money, guys. We're going to take care of you, Trump. Trump's going to take care of you. Trump, why didn't you just tell us that? Why y'all got to come up with some story about a virus and shit? We would have let you flip the script if you gave us option. We let a virus go and you all have to get into your house. 2, we tell you the truth and we just tell you, listen, we're going to shut this stuff down. Everybody's going to go bankrupt. Then we're going to all do this Bernie Sanders way. We probably would have just agreed. But now you got people in Texas buying more guns. How can Texas have more guns in it? Let me ask you this. Let me tell you something. Chinese, Japanese, Korean, wherever, whatever's going to happen, whatever. People are telling me the Chinese are trying to invade America. And I'm like, that's the last place China wants to invade is America. Where are they going to do? They're going to come up the Gulf Shore right through Texas? You just heard my sister. Texans are buying guns, not toilet paper. Colorado's buying toilet paper. Meanwhile, Texas is buying guns and ammunition. And y'all are telling me everything's gonna be all right. They keep saying, Governor Polis, just go inside and play some Scrabble. Are we about to are they like trying to get us all in our homes and they've just predetermined who they're just going to drop bombs on? I'm just trying to figure that out because I'm about to go to the camp. It's going to get crazy. You're way too paranoid, Karen says. I know, man. I'm telling you. I'm a little paranoid right now. If you could see me, you could see how paranoid I am. My wife's down at the neighbor's house. My kids are at dance. My puppy's out crying out back. My son's playing Xbox, probably getting ready to destroy the world on the Xbox. And Dad with a phone is paranoid talking to y'all. Oh, well. I guess I'll live my paranoid life up here in the mountains. Let the puppy in. I'm about to take the puppy for a walk. Oh, this has been a nice little conspiracy episode, I'm telling you. I might have to go full-blown conspiracy. I'm sure Eddie Bravo told us this was coming. Oh. Y'all know this is for entertainment only. Now with the phone, you're safe in the mountains. Wolverine. Oh, I ain't worried at all. I need this Dawn dish soap and I'm good. I just washed my hands. Hey, I just washed my hands. Oh, I couldn't write it. I just washed my hands with some Dawn dish soap. Dawn dish soap. I want to go out with a joint in my mouth. I ain't gonna lie. If I go out now, I'll be looking fine, Judy. Got to stay safe in this world. Oh, my goodness. Lord help us. I'm not paranoid at all, kids. This is for entertainment purposes. Yeah, don't get mad. I just been entertaining y'all for like 30. Entertaining myself. We've had one death. I should call my other sister. She'll freak out if I put her on the line. I'm going to call my other sister. Hey, I hear you, Muffin. I hear you. See what my other sister says.
Hello?
Hey, Stephanie, what are you doing?
Hey.
Hey, you're live on my podcast, just so you know.
I'm live.
You are live. Hey, what are you doing? Are you stocked up on toilet paper?
No, I'll just get a bidet. Works better than toilet paper, safer for the environment.
What's the back order on those right now?
Oh no, $10 at Lowe's.
Oh, so it's just you got one of those little extra hookup things.
Yeah, one little hookup.
Of course you do. You're married to Ken.
I'm married to a techie. You
You're
know,
married to
when
Ken.
you see a problem, fix the problem.
What's his take on all this?
We think people are panicking for no reason.
How is it? Have you seen the panic buying going there?
Oh yeah, I went to the store Friday and went to Sam's. There was no meat. There was nothing. But then the manager said, we get a fresh truck tomorrow. So I went Saturday morning, got what I needed, and all was well. So people literally panicked. And
are they shutting down everything? Are they shutting everything down around you guys?
No, nothing's shutting down. They are just doing where you can only get takeout. Like I went to Starbucks this morning. You could only do drive-through or pick-up. And then I went to Chick-fil-A at lunch, and it's only drive-through and pick-up. Nobody can sit down because, you know, whatever.
Is Ken working from home?
Well, yeah, he's working. Well, he's at home this week because he was training, but they're probably going to work from home because where his office is kind of in the hot spot up in Frisco.
Gotcha. So they're just he'll work from home. Well, that's good. How about you? Are they going to work you from home, or are you going into work?
They told me we could if we wanted to, but I work in an office with like 5 people.
Oh, so it's no big deal.
As long as the construction industry keeps going, which it is, I'm not worried. We'll just keep on keeping on.
Nice.
You know, we got our wine. You know, we got our locked and loaded. We're okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Well, I just wanted to call and check on you. I called and talked to Mom. I actually called. I didn't put Mom online, but I put Jessica online. So I was like, I better call Stephanie and put her online. So.
Well, I'll tell you this. You know, everything is in stride. So take just 15 days at a time. I mean, I have a son who's type 1 diabetic. You think I'd be frantic because he's part of that whole, like, you know, pre-existing condition, but it's okay. Just take one day at a time.
How's he doing? Is he doing good?
He's good.
Good.
He's good.
Good.
He's good. He's, you know, working on and just letting the crazies be their crazy. And
it's a crazy time. I've never seen this. Like, we lived through some crazy stuff. I've told stories about like Mom and Granddad hoarding for Y2K and stuff, but I've never, like, even all of this is a little different.
Well, it is because, you know, Ken and I were talking earlier, you know, our grandparents went through the Depression, but even our parents and us, we never seen anything as crazy as this. Except what I do find funny, and I don't know, it's just interesting, is that when the H1N1 virus went crazy back during the Obama time, it killed like over, you know, millions of people and nobody freaked out. And now everybody's freaking out. So I think it's more political than anything.
Yeah, you ain't stupid. You know this is a political deal.
I know.
This
you know, make a little noise on the left. Make a lot of noise on the left so the right doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's I think it's a poker game. Somebody, they were all up having a poker game, and one guy was like, man, I bet you I can get all the American people to buy toilet paper with their hard-earned cash. Watch this.
You know, that's right. Just remember, a few weeks ago, it was all about the election or all about oil. Now what is it all about?
Toilet paper, baby. The shit paper.
Toilet paper. Hey, but you know what? Let it just go. That's all they're going to have at the end is a pile of used toilet paper.
It'll work. Hey, all right. Hey, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Now, y'all just actually, if y'all are new to Dad with the Phone, that's the first time my sisters have ever been live on Dad with the Phone. Y'all got invited into my I haven't really ever brought y'all into that little arena, so that was a new one. Y'all can remember that. Y'all can thank the virus for that. Y'all got invited in, met my sisters for a second. So, she's probably wrong. That sister's wrong all the time. Don't you worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. She, you know, they be living up in Dallas, Fort Worth still. I love both my sisters. I'm bummed from my nephew, really, because this is like right in the middle. It's ruining sports. I remember when he was 6 years old, dreaming about playing college football. He makes it to the freaking division right there. SMU, hot team. They have the best ever season last year, going into his sophomore year, and this freaking virus. Really, you got to fudge up a kid's dream. And I know kids, it's messing up the entire sports community. It's messing up the entire collegiate community. But all I can think about is my little nephew. So anyway, it just sucks. Oh, y'all think this is gonna over? Y'all better get y'all's coffee and get y'all's wine. I might have to take a break though. I might do a break. I was gonna do a short one and come back later this evening when everybody's really freaking out after y'all watch the evening news. This has been fun. I can't believe I called my sisters live. I might have to do one with my dad. I might have to do a podcast. I've done a couple of podcasts with my dad. I might have to have him on another podcast. I got to figure out what Papa John thinks. Papa with a badge. Tell me what the hell's really going on. I need to figure out what the code word is. He's gonna have to give me a code word to, like, hey, head for the bunker, son. Grab the kids and head for the bunker. I gotta figure out that code word, because I think we're getting to that moment. I'm thinking tires on the vehicles, get the house buckled down, and maybe head for the hills. Y'all thought I lived in the mountains. I'm going to the back mountains. Told y'all don't worry about that with the phone. As long as they got internet. Papa John got good internet though, so we can still broadcast from the bunker. We'll just be broadcasting from Dalton's Mountain. Woo, buddy. Oh, y'all trying to figure out who won the championship since all the basketball got canceled. Oh, shit. Man, can you imagine? This is a $1 billion virus. It is the biggest. It's $1 trillion. No. My bad. It could top hundreds of trillions of dollars. College football is $1 billion. Our college sports is $1 billion industry. The NCCAA, whatever they are, I don't know much about them except what I've learned from my sister, who knows everything about them, every rule. That one of my first sister I was talking about, she was the recruiting mother when the whole world was drooling for my nephew, and they went on all these events. So she learned all the rules of the college, and she gave me a little education. And it's $1 billion industry, kids. And it's like the pro sports is where it's at, top of the game. But the real profit is made in college. Well, you don't have to pay the players. You don't have to pay the boys. So Las Vegas is shut down, man. I saw that coming. I had 2 shows out of Vegas canceled on me. 2 shows out of Vegas. Those are big money shows for Dad with a phone. I should be upset and worried. The problem is my online game is growing. I got some good podcasts scheduled for this week. I got a rapper. The art world's about to explode. Hey, let your kids be artists when they're home. Don't make them do work. Don't make them do chores. Let them do art. Give them something. Give them some toilet paper rolls to jack with. Tell them to come up with some art. If your kids play music, tell them they got to write some songs. It's the end of the world. They need to leave a legacy. If they do art, let them paint something. My kids are hiking and dancing right now. and probably playing Nintendo. I need to bust that kid's little butt. What do you do with 13-year-old boys? Can y'all send me some advice on 13-year-old boys? I swear. He's a good one, but 13-year-old kids, what am I gonna do? Hey, y'all been watching Dad with a Phone. This has been a great conspiracy edition. I didn't even get my sisters into it, but yeah, it was fun. First time my sisters have ever been on Dad with the Phone. That is hilarious. I couldn't even get myself to call it Dad with the Phone when they were on the phone. So I will talk to you guys later. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I got to find out what's going on with my life. Much love. We'll talk.